Hello, welcome back to English Pin. Today we are going to be dealing with aspect part of English tenses, and last week we have done one video. If not watch it. We are doing this videos in singular and English medium. So if you can go to the singular one first if you want, and then if not you can watch this. So yeah, aspect part of English tense, time and tense. Last week we learned about time and tense a bit. We are proceeding. Time and tense. And then last week I told you that we have three times, that is present, past and future, and then simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Four aspects. Basically English tenses do have two aspects, as they say, but we use four aspects when learning for our convenience. At the same time, we have done this picture last week, say that is present, past and future times, three times, and then simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Therefore present simple, past simple, future simple and so on comes naturally, making it 12 tenses altogether. Yeah. Then we go to tense. What is tense? And verb forms show differences in time. You know, time may be future, may be past, may be present. So we can use verb forms to show what the time is, whether this is future or past and so on. So therefore verb forms show differences in time. Different verb forms, there are different types of verbs, different shapes of verbs give the idea whether this is present, past or so on. I told you the verb forms show differences in time. How can we use the verb forms to show the differences in time? We can do it in two ways. There are two ways that we can do it. One is changing the verb. Changing the verb, we can show the time is different, and adding auxiliary verb, we can show the time is different. We are going to learn about auxiliary verbs and everything in a separate video, so that you don't want to worry about what auxiliary verb is. Just forget it. So changing the verb and adding auxiliary verb. Now we are going to see what I mean by that. For example, know is a verb. You know that danno akin idea. Know, knew, the past form of know. And then this is how we can change the time. We change the time by changing the verb and at the same time adding auxiliary verb. So here you can see two examples, will know and had worked. That is perfect idea, had worked. And here we have used will and here we have used had. So not changing the verb form, changing the verb, but we have added different things, that is auxiliary verb, to show the time is different. Yeah. Shall we? Aspect. Yes. What is aspect? That is the problem. That is the key point. That is what you should learn, aspect. You have the idea of tenses and you know what the time means, present, past and future, but the aspect is the big thing. That is what you should understand. That is what you should learn. That is why I am using set of videos to show you what aspect is. Shall we go? Yeah, you can see a beautiful picture. The picture is beautiful for many reasons. I think you must have seen this picture somewhere. If I cover this part, you can see a beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. This is the cheek of the girl. This is the ear of the girl. This is the chin of the girl, and if I cover this part, this is hair. So but if I remove my hand, you would see this is an old woman. Yeah. This is the chin of the woman. This is the nose. The bridge of the nose is of a different shape. It seems to be a sort of a witch. Yeah. An old woman or a beautiful girl. it would be a beautiful girl or an old woman as you see that, as you look at it. That is your aspect, the way you look at it. If I look at it, if I am young, or if I look at it thinking that there should be somebody I like, and then I would see the girl. On the other hand, I would see the old woman. So that is how you see things. Why should I talk about old woman and young lady here when I talk about aspect? The same thing goes with English tenses. Tenses do have sort of aspect, the way we look at them, the way we observe them. That is what is really, really important in forming tenses. The aspect is really important. Tenses come with time and aspect. Time and aspect. Time, that is what you know. Aspect is a bit vague something. Shall we? Yes, aspect. Changes in verb form can express other ideas beside differences of time. Changes in verb form. When you change verbs, verb form, it can show other ideas beside differences of time, other than time. When you change the verb form, you can show not only the type of the time, idea of the time, but also some other characteristics can be seen. Shall we see? That is what aspect is. Aspect is when you talk about tenses, not the time part, but the other part that is brought. English has two aspects, that is continuous aspect and perfect aspect, really. But the thing is, when we learn English tenses, we are thinking about four aspects. It's very easy for us to learn tenses when we think that there are four aspects. Yeah. This is the thing. This is what I want to show you. I think this picture will unlock everything. This picture will show you a lot. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this picture. Imagine that I am going to a hotel to have something, to have a meal. And then I see this. You can see what's happening there. In the hotel, there is something going, you can see. So, to express the idea, to show what's happening there, what is the tense that you are using? What tense you are going to use to tell somebody about this one? I give you 5 seconds, then you just think about a tense and we are going to discuss the matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I know. Basically, you would say that it is present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. If I ask you why you are using present continuous tense, you would say that this is happening at the time of speaking. Now, at the time of speaking, this thing is happening. He's drawing pictures. You would say, he's drawing pictures. He's drawing pictures. He's drawing pictures. Yeah, correct. Perfectly correct. Yeah, that's it. That's what's happening. So I enter the hotel, and when I see this, I would say, he's drawing pictures. He's drawing pictures. And his sister is there, and sister would come to me, and his sister would say, Suranga, he has been drawing pictures for 3 hours. He's not eating. He's not hungry. He's been drawing pictures for 3 hours. He has been drawing pictures for 3 hours. He's been drawing pictures for 3 hours. So I use present continuous tense. His sister used present perfect continuous tense about a period. He has been drawing pictures for 3 hours. He's not eating, he's not drinking water or anything, and he has been drawing pictures for 3 hours continuously, he says. That lady says. That is a different tense about the same thing. What he's doing is drawing pictures. That's okay. That's a fact. He's drawing pictures. I say, he's drawing pictures. His Akka says, He has been drawing pictures for 3 hours without drinking, eating, having a rest. Yeah. Now it's okay. Now we are talking about his drawings, his Akka and myself. And when we are talking about his drawing, a Suddha comes, a Tadi Suddha comes. Tadi Suddha is entering the hotel, and then Suddha, seeing what's happening there, Suddha says, "Oh, he has drawn a good number of pictures." It is Suddha's second time this morning to the hotel. And Suddha says, "Oh, he has drawn a good number of pictures. He has drawn a good number of pictures." He has drawn a good number of pictures, present perfect tense. He has drawn a good number of pictures. Adya pintura godak handala. He has drawn a good number of pictures. That is present perfect tense. It is not present continuous. It is not present perfect continuous. It is present perfect. And then thereafter Suddhi comes with having bags and packages, lot of things. And then Suddhi really likes drawings. And when Suddhi observes this, Suddhi says, "Oh, he draws beautifully. He draws pictures beautifully. He draws pictures beautifully." Simple present tense. What does the Suddhi say? Suddhi says he draws pictures. That is, in other words, she says he is a very good artist. She draws pictures. He draws pictures beautifully. He draws pictures beautifully. Can't she say that? Yeah, she can say. She use simple present tense to express an idea, to express an opinion. Mataya. Oh, he's a good artist. Oh, on the other hand, she can say, she draws pictures beautifully. He draws beautifully. No, we have used present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, and simple present tense for the same thing, the same activity, same action. And then now we are going to eat something. And now I'm going to have my meal, and I would say, there is a friend of mine, then I would say, "Sujan, if he's drawing like this, he will be drawing pictures when we finish eating." Sujan, if he's drawing like this, he will be drawing pictures when we finish eating. Do you understand what I say? Yeah. That is future. අපි කාලා ඉවරනකොට මේක චිත්‍රයෙන් ඉඳීවි. And then that is future. Future continuous. And then now we have finished eating. Okay, now we have finished eating. Then I would say, "Oh, if he's drawing at this rate, he would have drawn hundreds of pictures when we leave the place." He will have drawn hundreds of pictures. That is future perfect tense. He will have drawn hundreds of pictures when we leave the place. That is future perfect tense. අපි මෙතනින් යනකොට මෙයා චිත්‍ර 100ක් විතර ඇඳලා තියෙවි. And that is it. That is the idea. That is future perfect tense. So then now we have used all the present tense for the same idea. And future continuous and future perfect, and we can even use future perfect continuous. So what's happening here? This is English, or this is Hindi, this is Urdu. So for the same action, we are using different tenses. This is the place where we go wrong when we learn tenses. When we learn tenses, we think that a tense is something fixed. And if he's drawing pictures, we have to say that he is drawing pictures. And one tense or two tenses probably. But we are expressing not tenses. We are expressing our ideas, our notion, our attitude, and what we think about, our opinion on the other hand. So maybe this activity is the same, action is the same, but our opinions are different. If 100 people come here, their opinions would be completely different. So therefore they should be able to, they should have the chance to talk about this event differently. So that is how we can speak, we can talk, we can discuss things, because we can change the way we talk, we can change the way we make sentences. Learning tenses is one thing, but learning how tenses work is completely a different thing. That is the reason why when people learn tenses, they can't speak, because they have the idea of tenses, how to construct tenses, the mechanics of the tenses, but they have no idea how to use them. So therefore I want you to be with us to learn all the tenses. I'm starting from present continuous tense to future perfect continuous tense and passive and everything. I'm doing grammar. That is today's lesson. I do have singular video of this lesson, so if you want you can watch it. That is for today's lesson. So hit the like button and remember to subscribe to my channel, and at the same time ring the bell icon so that you will receive notifications when I upload videos. So we are coming with the second part of this aspect soon. Bye.